Hey guys, and welcome to Curls Dislike. These are basically videos of things I dislike, so you might agree with them, might not. With that being said, let's see what today's topic is. Curl dislikes USPS. Not really. I don't really dislike USPS. If you know about how they've been surviving these past couple of years, it's actually been tough for them because they almost went bankrupt. They almost basically had to sell their whole thing. But you know, there's been other government funds or people that actually have kept USPS alive until now, and I really don't want to see them go away, because number one, they have a lot of employees working for them, and it's not a bad place to work for. So there is this good balance of bad and good between USPS. Yes, they're not doing very good, and lately they've been kind of screwing up, and that's where I want to point at, because it's like, if you know about UPS and FedEx, yes, they're much more pricier, but USPS is basically the cheaper of all three. There's laser shipping, but I'm not really too sure on how they work, and I know they do mostly electronics every time I dealt with them. But USPS is more of the cheap. They do the small packages. I think the biggest they do is this big, but well, they do long ones too, but they don't really do big packages. That really does suck, because some of us want to pay for cheaper shipping, but USPS doesn't really concentrate on doing big heavy packages, or there's some things that are restricted for them that they don't do and they don't want to touch. So you got to go to UPS or FedEx for them. And again, they're the cheapest. That's how I basically got my Assassin's Creed. That's how I basically got these CDs that you're seeing right behind me. The Amiibos, I bought them in person, so I don't really count them. But a lot of my stuff that I actually have and own, some of these books, the Osiris figurine, yes, my Wally, my shirts, a lot of things come from my USPS shipping. So I don't really have a major problem with them. It's just when they screw up, that's where I have a problem with them. And they are basically screwing up a lot lately, and it really does suck. So I'm going to basically talk about one of the problems I had this week with them, where I thought I lost my package. Yes. Apparently, they like, if the package fits in your mailbox, they'll leave it in your mailbox. And then if there's a tracking number on it, they'll put it all left in the mailbox. So when I went, my mom is the only one that has the key for the mailbox, and everything I sent to her for my cards, I basically send it to her, because I already have problems where I'm currently living at right now, and I basically just send it to my mom and let her take care of it. And they've been doing a great job, but this week something weird happened where they lost my package. They basically said it was in the mailbox. My mom went, she looked for it, and I went over there, and she goes, "Oh, you got mail?" And I went to check, and I'm like, "Mom, where's my other?" And she goes, "Oh, well, check downstairs then, because I haven't checked." So I went downstairs, I opened the mailbox, I didn't see it. So I told her, "Mom, it's not there." And then she was like, "Oh, then I don't know." My package, basically, they said they put it in my mailbox. It wasn't in my mailbox. I don't know where it happened. And that really does suck, because sometimes this happens, and then you lose your package. And there's nothing basically you can do besides complain about it. But the weird thing is, my package actually got delivered on Thursday. But they said they delivered it on Monday, but it was there on Thursday. How did this happen? I don't know. And they basically don't really, update their system to say, "Oh, we're sorry, we put it there Thursday. We actually made a mistake. We actually took it back to base, or we actually had it in base." I don't know what's the system with this, but that really does suck, because I'm checking my package, and all of a sudden it says delivered, and then when I check, it's not there, and then all of a sudden it's delivered another day. And that really does suck, because it's like, you don't want to lose your package, because that's money you're losing. And then basically, this is the reason why I don't deliver to where I'm currently living, because I already lost like 3 or 4 packages that came to this place, to where I'm currently living. And every time I went to complain, this was one of the things that just was horrible. Every time I complained, I basically went up to them and told them, "Listen, apparently it says this package was delivered. I never received it. Oh, let me get your number and your full name. Okay, we will give you a call." They never call you. That's one thing that they fail at. They never call you to tell you, "Oh, sir, your package has been delivered. We don't know. It's not in the bag, blah, blah, blah." So it's like they don't do much. So you could keep complaining. I went so many times to complain about these 3-4 packages I lost, and they basically never did nothing about it. And I left countless notices. I talked to their superiors. I talked to the guy who actually delivers mail here, and his excuse is, I left it in the mailbox. Your brother took it. My brother doesn't even have the key. My brother doesn't even live here. But that's the thing. Once they put that they delivered it into your mailbox, there is nothing you can do about it. And you're basically stuck with the fact that we delivered it, sir, and that's it. And that really does suck, because it's like, okay, man, like, what else can I do? Nothing. So, there's other problems too, where it's like, you could continue, you know, to complain about it. You could continue to say, I didn't really see my package. And apparently they're supposed to give you your money back, and they don't do it. So it's a really tough process, you know, to go through this, because you got to keep complaining, and eventually you're just going to keep wasting time and their time, and then it's like, all of a sudden it's like, well, I got to go to work. So it's like, this is one of those things that are very obnoxious with USPS. Sometimes, I notice that this happens a lot with them. It's like, they grab a package, it's nearby, all of a sudden, it's now in another state. And you're like, what the hell just happened? Like, they made a mistake. They put it in, you know, in another place so they could go to another state. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, huh? And this has happened a lot of times. And this really does suck, because it's like, oh, I'm going to get my package probably tomorrow or maybe today. And all of a sudden, it's not there. And another one that did suck that I noticed that happened to me this week as well, I ordered a package, and apparently it was stuck in Kearney for like 2 days. And I'm like wondering why. So finally, when it gets to me, when I open the package, it seems they basically, what happened to my old package, I'm assuming, is that the package got stuck, like, I guess, in a diverter. So it was inside, so when they took it out, it ripped. So all they had was the tracking number and my package, so all they could do was basically keep it in there. They repackage it and put it on another package. And this really does suck, because you know, I'd rather have like a little sorry note saying, we're sorry that, you know, your old package broke, because it's clearly seen right here that I had half a package saying now it's broken. Somebody had to cut it and then, you know, repackage it. And they don't really say sorry or, you know, nothing like that. So it's like, it really does suck. So there are little things USPS has been screwing up on lately. There's not much we can do about it, because it's like, we can complain, we can do this and that, and nothing will get resolved. Sometimes it will get resolved, especially if you do, you know, the next day, you know, you got next days or the second day air shippings, and they, you know, they don't come on the certain day that they were supposed to come. You can actually get your money back, because, you know, these people actually keep track of their packages, unless, you know, like a storm hits and, you know, there's really nothing you can do about that. But USPS has some little things I dislike. I'm not going to say I dislike all of them, but there are a lot of things, little minor things within them that really do suck. So with that being said, I got a special thanks to you guys for watching my video. If you guys want to support, subscribe, you can do it. But for now, I really do this, like, you know, minor things in USPS. So I'll catch you guys next time.